Something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to my show. Today, it's all about April showers that are going to bring lovely Mayflowers. And the showers that I'm speaking of are spring is in the air, so bridal showers, baby showers. And speaking of babies, sorry, my friend Dana's in my kitchen today to help me give you guys some ideas for any up and coming showers you may be hosting, or
Mother's
tea
Day.
parties, Mother's Day,
Whatever.
anything like that. Just a whatever type of
Just
fun spring party, right?
Yeah, fresh ingredients. Just some quick, easy, fun stuff to get done. You don't have a whole lot to clean up, and tasty.
Inexpensive, you know.
Yeah,
I like to watch
yeah.
the budget, and all these items are budget friendly. And we're going to get started with Dana's refreshing punch, an orange sherbet. Aren't you glad that you came to my kitchen today? Look at orange sherbet. We have a small little bowl here because it's just a small version.
Yeah, this
you
is
can
you can do a bigger one. You just up the ingredients. First, you want you to put in the ginger ale.
Put in this first.
Right. Put in probably about half, or no, almost the whole. Well, go ahead and put the whole thing in.
The whole thing? Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead and put the whole thing in. And this actually,
to put my hand on here, so
this actually stays well. It lasts, and you'll see because we put the sherbet in, and the sherbet actually keeps it cold, and it will last, the whole time. That's probably good enough.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can also, you have the regular
Ginger ale. And you can use diet also.
For restrictions, if somebody has restrictions,
Yeah,
you can use
exactly.
the diet, because you're going to have the sugar. Unfortunately, the pineapple juice,
Right.
you have to go full regular on
Right.
that, because there's no
Right.
substitute for pineapple juice.
Exactly. And then the sherbet is,
So the pineapple juice is going to go in next?
Yeah, about half of the pineapple.
Oops, we're tripping a little bit here. Oh, that's a pretty color.
Yeah, and again, it's vibrant. It's fresh. I mean, you can hear the ginger ale popping, and
Oh, it looks
I
pretty.
love pineapple juice. It's just, I love pineapple, so it's
Okay.
a little bit more healthy. I mean, than some other ones. Smells
good.
really good,
Oh
really
my
good.
gosh, does it smell good? Okay.
And the topping is the orange sherbet.
The orange sherbet's going to go in here.
Right.
Okay. It's nice and soft because
Yeah.
we took this out ahead of time, so it's easier to place in there.
It's one of those ones that if you once you get done to replace it, it's real simple. You just pour more stuff in, and you're good to go. You're not doing a whole lot of mixing. You're not doing a whole lot of work to it. It's like I said, if you have showers and different things, you're going to be doing a lot of other things.
Now, the question I'm going to ask. You can keep this.
You can keep this a nice, calm, refreshing,
punch.
non-alcoholic punch.
But you can always add for the aunts and the godmothers or whoever's at the party that wants a little extra in here.
You could probably put a little,
Well, you could do champagne in here would be
You could
really
put
good.
champagne.
A dry champagne would be good.
You can put some rum in there, and you can put, some vodka.
And I think that I am going
One more
to
should be good.
add. Ooh, that looks so pretty. I'm going to put one more. All right.
And you just kind of want to mix it up a little
look
bit.
At that. Okay.
Not a whole lot, because again, but it smells real good. I mean,
it's really good. Very good. Oh, look at there.
Yep.
See, that changes the color and it fizzes.
and it's not a heavy drink, so you're not getting weighed down by so you can actually enjoy the food. And
just put that in there.
Yeah.
And of course, myself, I like a little bit of vodka in my punch, so I can add a little bit. You could have those bottles on the side, or you can have two separate punch bowls.
Right.
which could have fun labels to them. Right?
Vodka, rum,
champagne would be awesome. Oh, we didn't do a toast and I'm already drinking. I didn't technically take a sip, so we're good.
Here's to good friends and good showers.
Good showers. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me take a sip.
That's really
good. That is yummy and refreshing. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so Dana, we're going to get started with your cucumber sandwiches.
Okay.
And why we're going to get started with that, because we have already sliced our cucumbers. And these were seedless, correct?
Right, seedless cucumbers. And you want to pre-slice them because you want to be able to put them on a paper towel and kind of let the water come out of them.
And this paper towel is pretty wet.
Yeah.
They've been sitting here for a little bit, so you may need like an hour that you want them to get
a good hour.
Okay.
And don't put them in the fridge because the water will stay in them. And depending on what you want, you can cut them in different, widths and thicknesses. So there's one little bit, however you want them, so. But you want them to get some of that water out. But I'm going to start with the bread.
And what kind of bread are we going to put our cucumber sandwiches on?
I like using just regular white bread. Pepperidge Farm, Brownberry, to me, seems the best because it holds up the ingredients.
It's a little bit thicker.
A little bit thicker, yeah. Don't use Texas toast. Some people say, hey, let's use Texas toast, a bit more on there. You don't want the bread to take over the ingredients.
Right.
So, because the ingredients are what are making
the flavor.
Right. So, what you want to do is you just want to square your bread off.
And I put a little grippy thing underneath there so his cutting board didn't slide for him. I always take care of you, Dana.
Yes, you do. One way or another. And you want to use a sharp knife. I mean, it's key to all your different things because you're not going to get true cuts. But you do want to be careful with them.
Oh, you watch your fingers. Okay, and what will we do with these extra little strips of bread?
Well, you can make bread pudding. You can make croutons out of them. You can feed them to your birds.
Don't throw them out.
Or you can toss them.
We're not going to toss them. I'm going to set them over there. I like the croutons. My family likes croutons on their salad.
I come to Lynn's a lot and do a lot of cooking. And I like to do all my cutting before she comes into the kitchen because at the restaurant, you have to be quick. And
stuff. Give a plug for your restaurant that you work at.
Work at the Olive Cafe in St. John, Indiana.
Okay, there's a plug. Is enough. No.
We're open from 7 to 3, Tuesday through Sunday. No.
And ask for Dana.
And ask for Dana. I'm in the back cooking. But we cut quickly, and Lynn says I waste a lot of ingredients.
He does, but that's just me. That's how I was raised, and I just bumped you when you were cutting with a sharp knife. Now, on these slices, we are going to do, what mixture is going to go on to these?
The first mixture that we're going to do is a cream cheese and red horseradish mix. Now,
smells so good.
Red horseradish is different than regular horseradish. Horseradish, people think that it's hot, it's spicy, but the red horseradish is and it's not in the section of the grocery store where the mustards and normal horseradish is. It's in the cold section, usually by the butter and the cheeses. But the thing of red horseradish has beets in it. So the sugar of the beet kind of knocks down the heat and the spiciness of the horseradish.
But it also adds water. So
but it adds
the water. So you want to make sure that you do what with this bread? Just drain it.
You want to drain it a little bit, and
we had some that we started that we drained and we mixed with some cream cheese already, and Dana's going to show you just to make sure that you drain the juices out of the beet and the horseradish, because you don't want to lose your beet. Love it.
She's here all day, folks.
I know. What is that? What is that? Don't forget to try
the fish.
The fish and tip your waiter's hat. Yeah, gotcha.
And so you just want to add it into your cream cheese.
About how much? A tablespoon, do you think? Or a half a brick of cream cheese?
Yeah.
Or to your liking?
To your liking. I mean, I usually go to about a quarter teaspoon.
Let me get a spoon here and mix that up, and then we can spread.
And then what you're going to add to that is you're going to add just a little bit of salt. All right, and you're gonna add just a little bit of black pepper. Black pepper is good, but you got to remember you don't want it to be overbearing with the horseradish.
You don't want to lose the flavors of
Right.
the beets and the horseradish. Oh, look how pretty that looks. That
Right, and
screams spring right there.
Exactly. And then you're gonna add a little dill to that.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. You want to use that spoon?
You know what? I like that spreader right there.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna, I can wipe it off right here.
All right. Let me get rid of our breadcrumbs.
And I am going to spread this mixture
And
on 3 of these. We're going to do another type of cream cheese mixture, which
right, I'll get started on that while she's doing that, and we'll kind of work back and forth. Just regular cream cheese, and you're just going to add a little bit of salt. Okay.
now start from the middle and work your way out. I think I've heard you say that to me before.
Well, yeah, because on bread you don't want to rip the bread. It's like peanut butter. You just don't want to rip the bread.
And soften your cream cheese.
And soften
You
your
leave
cream
it out
cheese.
room temperature,
Yeah.
and if you forget, pop it in the microwave and let it soften up.
Put a little dab right in the middle of the bread and work your way out. Then we're going to add a little dill to the cream cheese.
Oh, look how pretty that looks. Oh, yay.
And then we're just going to mix this up a little bit.
That does work out. You know, I don't usually like to tell him that he's right, but working from the center and out is magical.
The way to go.
Yes, it is. Okay, so now we're going to add the cucumbers,
Yep.
on top of these guys. We have some done on the table there already. You can see them there that are all finished.
And
And then
Lynn,
a little bit of dill.
a little bit of dill. And Lynn likes to talk about portion size.
Yes, because, you know, a guy would go and take this. That's why guys don't go to parties that have finger sandwiches. Because they would take this and they would fold it in half and say, A woman, see, what you do is cut that in half like so. And she would say, oh, I'm just going to have one of these. Oh, they're so tiny. I can have another one.
And some women will come back for 4 or 6.
Well, it depends on how hungry they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are done. And now we're going to spread our
Regular cream
cheese with the dill, correct?
Right. Yep.
Let me just wipe this off of here.
This punch is amazing. Sorry.
Well, nothing like shooting your own horn there, Dana. But I think mine is better
Two-
because I have a little something in there, so it's a little bit better than yours. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to add. Did you mix that?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? I still see some green on there.
Well, that's because it's white and you're putting green dill on
But
there.
you need to mix it, incorporate it all together.
Sometimes Lynn reads the dictionary. She learned a new word today. Incorporate.
You took my line. You took my line. Okay. Now we're going to spread it that way and spread it this way. Would you like to get me those cucumbers?
I would love to get you some cucumbers.
There we go. Thank you.
Good thing you have that rubber system.
I
in there,
know.
so
I need
you're-
to spin that around. Did you see how easy that was? And if you're in a hurry, you can blob it
Because you're a good
and
spinner.
then spread it. I make my husband's head spin all the time.
Usually he's spinning this way.
Get a little dizzy. Okay, now we're going to add a cucumber onto that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one we're going to make, another finger sandwich, which is egg salad. So I can finish this, and if you want to get started on the egg salad.
Sure.
And talk about what's going to go into your egg salad there, Dana.
We're going to add, I had a little bit mixed already, and we're going to add to it. I'm just going to add a couple eggs, hard-boiled eggs.
Which tell them how you hard-boil these eggs for me, please.
We had a conversation about getting shells off of eggs that Lynn has trouble with, and I showed her what we do at the restaurant is you cook them just a little bit extra longer. You know, the egg, overcook them.
Overcook the eggs.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt the egg because you're putting it in a thing. If it was just an egg that you're eating and you overcook it, yeah, you would notice the difference. But you're mixing stuff with it, you're not going to notice the difference. And then, use a knife, use a spoon or something, shell them warm. Make sure they're hot.
That was another thing.
Don't let them cool off because the shell will be hard to get off. Crack the shell and then just use your fingers to kind of smash the whole shell. Usually it's 1 or 2 rips and the whole thing comes off.
Can you say seashell?
Seashell by the seashell.
Can you pass me that dough?
I would love to pass you my dough. And then we're just going to take a slotted spoon and we're just going to crush up.
Oh, look at these, sorry. I do have to taste one of these while you're
Go
eating.
ahead.
You know that. Which one shall I try?
The pretty one?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the pretty
So
one.
you're just going to crush up your eggs. And it's just, you know, all these recipes are just quick and fast, easy to make. And they last. They're sustainable. So you just want to get a hard chop on there.
That horseradish and beet. It
Add-
truly does not miss a beat. That is just awesome.
Add a little salt, a little pepper, a little dill. And then a lot of people use different things in their egg salad. I like to use romaine hearts.
This was awesome. I've never thought about putting the lettuce in the egg salad. The texture is incredible.
And we do this at a restaurant, the Olive Cafe in St. John, Indiana.
And what days are you there, Dana?
Tuesday through Sunday. And we're going to do, again, you want to have your knives sharp. I mean, because it just makes...
A little bit of that?
Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of that.
Just a little bit?
Yep. And I don't want to get into other things. So we're not going to use all of it, but... And just get a little rough, chop on the lettuce.
Now, what kind of bread would you put on the egg salad there, Dana? What would you use to put the egg salad on?
It boils down to your taste. But you can toast rye, wheat, white.
That sounds good too.
Or you can use rolls or croissants. We're going to use
Rolls.
rolls.
I rolled these rolls this morning, and I popped them into the oven because they were frozen rolls. Talking about saving some time because you are hosting, and when you're hosting a party, you have to do 10 million other things, and making bread is not one of the ones that you're thinking of. So buy the frozen rolls. These are the softer dinner rolls, which work awesome with the egg salad. I'm going to let you cut those open and
Well,
fill
I want
that.
to finish. We put the lettuce in with the egg mixture, and then you want to take just regular mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip, please. Use regular mayonnaise. It just tastes a lot better. And just a little bit of mayo in there. And since we already have some in there, I don't want to put too much because we don't want it soupy.
Yeah, we want soupy egg salad. Who wants soupy egg salad? Nobody wants soupy egg salad.
And you just give that a quick mix. A little bit more dill.
Oh, yummers. Yummers.
And you don't want to cut all the way through it.
Okay. So we're just going to fill those, and you're going to cut those in half to make them right. Or you can. This is a woman's shower. You're not
Right.
saying.
I guess we can cut them
I
in
told
half.
you can always go back for another half, and you didn't eat a whole sandwich. You're good. Move on to these easy, delicious desserts that you can serve, and they're all finger-sized desserts. And the one I'm going to talk about, Dana, is these lovely chocolate cups that are made with dark chocolate and white chocolate, but once again, to save time for your party or your get-together, these are pre-made, and you had found these at Gordon Food Services, but you can. I've seen them other places before. That they are inexpensive, and you can fill them with whatever your liking is. If your guest of honor likes a certain type of fruit or filling, you can make it to what they like. These have raspberry because I think everything goes good with chocolate. Raspberry chocolate, okay. Strawberries chopped up with chocolate. And orange and chocolate. Another because they're all yummy, and you can mix the fruits. We separate them because somebody might not like mandarin oranges, somebody might love mandarin oranges, so you just kind of give a mixture.
You were saying that you could put like a ganache or something.
Oh, a ganache on the bottom. Anything, any little surprise. They're just so yummy and so
you can
pretty.
even, if you wanted to, you can take caramel and over your raspberries and just kind of.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. And another dessert is quite simple.
I'm going to cut
Oh,
these.
let me try your egg salad. We were
Okay.
moving on to desserts. I wanted to show those desserts because that is something, you know what, you could say, oh, I can make that, but you know what? Cut on the time and just go ahead. You're kind of making it, but you're not making it. It's kind of in between there, so you're good. You got your hands on it. All right, egg salad
Egg salad.
with the lettuce in the middle of the egg salad, already incorporated with the egg. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I've never had it like this
Like I
before.
said, it's simple. It's the eggs, romaine hearts, mayo, salt, pepper, and dill. Very simple.
I feel a little egg on my side of my lip.
But
Oh my
nice
gosh.
and easy, quick.
That is so good because you know what? Sometimes when you bite into a sandwich, you lose
Right.
the lettuce and it's coming out the sides. This is already in the egg salad.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Awesome idea. I'm going to take one more bite. Oh my gosh.
And again, I
You know
mean,
what? I have my little, oh wait a second. Oh, where's my manners? My little luncheon plate. Put that on there. You know these guys. Garage sales, antique places. You can get these. These are awesome, and your guests will be like, wow. Awesome, and you can reuse them. Awesome, I like them. They're like from the 50s, aren't they?
yeah.
Okay, so we have our egg salad, our two different types of cream cheese cucumber finger sandwiches, and we have our chocolate fruit cups with any type of fruit that you want to put in them, any
Right.
type of
Any-
mixture
anything.
you want to put in
Right.
there. We have that, and now we're going to move on to this very easy, inexpensive finger dessert. And it consists of vanilla wafers and a mixture that I have mixed already of cream cheese, powdered sugar,
Okay.
a little bit of vanilla extract,
Okay.
and almond extract.
Okay. Good.
And what you're going to do,
For those
It's
people
cake.
that are on diet.
yes, because you can go back for one other one, there you go, is just pipe the cream cheese mixture onto the vanilla wafer. Voila. And if you don't have a piping bag, you can just use a little sandwich bag or a big sandwich bag and clip the tip off the end,
Right.
push it towards the end, and then it moves just like a piping bag would. And we have, you can top it, like I said, whoever is the guest of
Right.
honor and you know what their liking is, if they love I didn't talk. Strawberries or blueberries or pineapple, whatever their
Yeah.
liking is, especially if it's a baby shower and you know that they're craving. Well, I don't think you could put a pickle on here, but I guess you could if they if they like it, whatever. You know, when you're pregnant, you have all different kinds of taste things happening. But today we're putting a little bit of a strawberry on top of there with a piece of kiwi on the other side.
What do you call them? Dessert pizzas is what you?
Little fruit dessert pizzas like that. You don't have to bake the cookies. Get them out of the box. They don't have to be name brand on these.
No.
It's just 1, 2, 3, and it's easy. And look at, you can plate them up on different platters, and look at how beautiful they look. And of course, I'm going to have to. Would you like to try one?
Sure.
Look at how cute they are. And you could go in for a second one.
Very good.
Mmm.
The kiwi is really good.
Yum. Yum, yum. So, I'm going to finish this, and we're going to recap from the beginning what we made today and how easy and inexpensive it was. Okay? We have
Just a cool, refreshing punch.
the Cool Refreshing Punch, which I'm going to take a sip of.
And it's just ginger ale, diet ginger ale, regular ginger ale, whichever, you would prefer. Pineapple juice and orange sherbet.
Orange sherbet.
Very simple, quick, fast, done. It will last. The sherbet keeps it cold till it's gone.
And it depends on what size group you're having. You
Yeah.
can go in a smaller
Punch bowl,
container,
right,
or
exactly.
a larger one, or
Exactly.
one of those beverage ones. And remember, you know what? Always phone a friend. I'm a believer in phoning a friend. If you're hosting a party, don't run out and buy everything. Call around to your friends, because somebody
Is going to have what you
is
need.
going to have what you need. So
Yeah.
don't go out and go crazy and buy. That's where you can cut some costs down there, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So let's move on to
And then
the,
the cucumber sandwiches, and again, a lot of people might not, when you say horseradish, they might think that, you know, don't want it spicy, you know, whatever, but red horseradish has beets in it. The beets, sugar of the beets, keeps it cool, refreshing. You still get that horseradish taste, but it's not going to be overpowering. So what we did was mix cream cheese with the red horseradish, with some dill, some salt and pepper, and then we spread it on some white bread after we cut it.
you know what's really funny, I'm going to stop you here with the horseradish, is that I always grew up, my dad always put horseradish on everything because he was Polish. But I always kind of stayed away. I loved the smell of it, but the taste of it was just a little bit too much for me. And I love beets. I absolutely love beets, because I could eat a whole jar of beets. I used to do that when I was pregnant with my daughter. But the combination of both of them, like you said, that sweetness of the beets really brings down
It really does. It's
the
really
strongness of the horseradish, and the combination of the cream cheese and the color for a spring party just radiates on it. It just pops out with the green of the cucumber and the dill weed. It just looks absolutely awesome. And you can even use this during the holiday Christmas season, because you have the red and the green as well.
And you know, some people think, oh, I'm bringing cucumber sandwiches, boring, whatever. But here's a different variety of it. And then we just did make your basic general cucumber sandwich with a little dill and cream cheese, salt and pepper, again on white bread with cucumbers sliced very thin, wafer-like on top of the bread.
And if you have some people that are just not your guests, that just do not want to dabble into the horseradish or the beets, here's your regular cream cheese with the dill, with the cucumber.
Right.
Just make it simple.
Nice and simple.
And then we moved on to
egg
your awesome egg salad sandwich with the romaine hearts chopped up into the mixture, which was absolutely awesome. On a soft roll, which is easier to bite into.
Right.
We had a discussion about that.
And you don't want
we
to
have a lot of discussions in the kitchen, and he was right on that. I will give him that he was
So that's
right
twice
on.
I've been right
Well, we're not counting, but I'm going to give you that one about the roll. Okay.
because you don't want a bread that's going to rip the top of your mouth. You know? So, I mean, sometimes
And this is, oh my gosh.
And it's just, you know, the romaine hearts lettuce, the egg, mayo, salt, pepper, some dill. And you don't want to put a whole lot of mayo in there, because you don't want it soupy, and so it's like, you know, when you bite into it, it just comes all out. And then it's proportions. You can leave it, you know, as one complete one.
But we'll cut them in half, because women like them in half, so they go back for seconds and they don't feel so bad. Because if they went back for a whole one like that,
But men
you
do
would
go to
be
some
like,
flowers.
oh my, you know, that is a new trend that is happening.
Or an
More
old
men
trend.
are going.
When I
So
went
you
to
can,
I was the only male at your baby shower.
oh, that's true. So did you eat a whole sandwich or half
Yes,
a
I
sandwich?
did. I ate a whole sandwich.
You know what,
I remember what I even gave you.
Okay,
too.
give me one more plug for your restaurant that you work at.
I work at the Olive Cafe, St. John, Indiana.
Okay, and thank you
Miss
so much.
Sophia.
Thank you so much for coming into my kitchen today and giving me a headache. No, I'm just kidding. For teaching me some new things. Thank you.
No problem.
I've
Any
had
day.
a wonderful time. Thank you for tuning in. To remember to have fun and lots of laughs in the kitchen and
Make it fun.
make it fun. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Bye-bye.